watching, you know, that little video clip and the teaser, I mean, people knew that you were really stepping it up. Who produced that video clip? Was that all a label done?
Well, it was we were thinking in that teaser from the beginning of the process. While we were recording the album, we were thinking in the teaser. So a guy who worked with us in the videos, not the director, but other guy, who used to do special effects and stuff like that. He worked with us in the making of Divinity and also making up from Heracles, and he also did the teaser from both videos. So we talked that with the label, and they said that it was a good idea. So we started talking with this guy. His name is Jose Alcaraz, and it was really good. The result was awesome, like you said, and we are really satisfied. It's, you know, with this album, we want to do everything more in a more professional way. We want to do all the things that we didn't do with Divinity. So the teaser was one of the things that we had to do.
Right, and you could tell that you have totally stepped it up. I mean, is this CD going to be released only in CD form, or do you guys plan on doing anything like with vinyl or anything like that, just out of curiosity?
For the moment, we're going only to release it by CD, because I think we are a really young band to do vinyl stuff.
Now, are
maybe,
there...
maybe in 2 or 3 albums we can do stuff like that, but for the moment, you know, I think CD is the right way.
Well, you know what's going to happen. When you complete the trilogy, that's when you put it out on vinyl, and you could be like, the trilogy, the whole trilogy set can be available on vinyl. See, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, something like Lord of the Rings trilogy.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Structure
there a lot of shows and tours that you guys have planned for you after the release of this CD? I mean, I know it kind of is already pre-released out there, but do you have like a lot of touring going on this year after the official release on June 13th?
Yeah, well, we're now in the middle of a Spanish tour. For that reason, the album was had a pre-release in the 25th of April. So in Spain, the album is now released. But this is the only part in the world because we are touring here in Spain right now. And we are also doing some dates in Portugal. But after the official release, the day 13, we are going to do some festivals.
Nice.
When we are going to tour more is after summer. From September to December, I think we are going to do a lot of things with the tours and with the jigs. But I can't, I can't say anything from the moment because we didn't have anything really closed.
Right.
We're closing everything. Our agency from Russia, the Flaming Arts agency, are closing all the details, and from the moment we can say anything.
Well, that's understandable. Is there a certain track that will be like your single, so to speak, or it's probably already out? I'm sure it's already probably streaming online. Do you have like one song that you like, okay, this is our single, and who picks that song?
Yeah, Invictus is a single from the moment. You know, a lot of promotion is going on in Spain, but in the rest of the world is going this summer and after summer. So we choose this kind of things. This is really good because the band is completely free to do these kind of things. Of course, we talk with the label, but if the label accepts and everything is okay, the band is the one that is going to choose these kind of plans. Which song is a single, which song is going to be the video, and things like that. So it's a really comfortable way of working because we are not pushed from, pushed by the label or by agencies. You have to record this video or this one.
Right.
This is extreme metal, not pop music. I think this is something more from Lady Gaga and things like that.
Yes, you're probably right on that. So, I mean, with your pre-release, have you been able to get a little taste of how sales are so far as compared to, like, Divinity when it was first released?
Well, from the moment we are quite satisfied with the results. With these kind of things about sales and all that stuff, we receive information from the label.
Right.
Like something like a few times per year. So from the moment we're not going to know anything about that. We know results in Spain that are being really good, but for the rest of the world, we have to wait.
Sure.
So, and we have really good news to announce for the distribution there in North America. But from the moment we can say anything.
Right, right. So, people are already coming out with their top CDs of this year, and I've already gone on the record as saying that Oblivion so far has got to be my top pick CD for this year because it's unbelievable, and I think once it is released, I mean, a lot of people have heard it just streaming online from different sites or whatever, but I really think that when a lot of people are able to get their hands on this and actually after tonight hear the whole thing or, purchase it themselves, they are going to be quite surprised. I mean, I was very happy with Divinity, to tell you the truth, and I really couldn't imagine. I'm like, well, Oblivion, what's it going to be? Just the same thing as Divinity? But it was amazing to me. It's a great CD, and I think it's going to get received very well here once you get your world release going on.
Yeah, I hope so. From the moment, different reviews are being released, and from the moment the album is having a really, really good feedback. A lot of good notes of it, and all the people that is listening to the album is saying that it's really good and it's way better than Divinity. So that's a really good thing because we worked really hard. We have that, that goal that was to reach the quality of Divinity, but also we had to do it better.
Right.
So this next album was something like we had to do it better than Divinity, but also do it something different. Because with every album we want to do different things and not sounding always in like the same band, you know. But something that is you know, something that is really, really important for us is to keep the sound of the band.
Right.
We always want that every album you listen to the single or every song and you can say that is the sound of Noctem.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something really important, and a lot of the feedback that is coming these days are confirming that. So I'm quite happy with that.
Yes, well, you should be, because if that is your goal, I would have to say that you have achieved that goal, because you could definitely tell it's Noctem, and yeah, it's just a great CD, and I think people are going to be very pleased with it once it's released worldwide, for sure.
We are Noctem, and we bring you sacred flame. You're listening to Metal Messiah Radio. Your metal music messiah.
Tonight we're going to be releasing, you know, the CD here on my show, as for everybody to hear, and we're going to have you walk through it with us a little bit, just to kind of tell us what all the songs are, you know, basically about. And boy, it's going to be like story time here, because, like you said, it's the second part of the trilogy, and you're going to really test my language skills here with some of these titles, especially on track 9, but we'll just wait for that one right now.